Before I start the video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Okay, let's start. Denji walks down a street, happily thinking of the date, as Beam trails him silently underground. Noting a charity stand, Denji donates money as a sign of his newfound heart, and is given a flower as thanks. He happily walks away, eating the flower, to the bewilderment of the charity girl. As he walks, Denji thinks of Makima, and how her words were able to calm his pent-up concerns. He assures himself that he will use the wish she promised him to ask her out, and thinks how she will be the only girl he will ever be romantically interested in. Suddenly, it begins raining, and Denji runs for cover. Hiding in a telephone booth, Denji tries to wait out the storm. A young woman enters suddenly, surprising him. She apologizes and begins laughing, much to his confusion. Gradually, her laughter turns to tears, before saying that his face reminds her of her deceased dog. Denji suddenly begins gagging, and pulls the flower out of his throat, presenting it to the girl with a flourish. She thanks him and smiles, stunning him. As the rain stops, she invites him to visit her workplace, a cafe called Futamikai. The girl walks through some alleyways into work. As she puts on an apron, she sees Denji is already waiting for her at a table. The girl sits next to him, ordering a pair of coffees for the two of them, which Denji drinks with a disgusted grimace. She laughs and flirtatiously touches his shoulder. As a flustered Denji wonders whether she likes him, the girl introduces herself as Riz, and Denji responds with his name. Denji worriedly thinks of Makima, as he realizes that his feelings for Riz are growing. Aki is on duty with the Angel Devil, hoping to kill more devils and earn respect within the bureau so as to be put on the Gun Devil task force. Angel Devil complains of the effort involved, instead wanting to sit and eat ice cream. However, Aki warns him that a lack of cooperation will lead to his extermination. Considering this, Angel Devil concludes that dying is slightly more effort than work, and agrees to move. A flashback shows Makima introducing the Angel Devil to Aki. Aki still shows reluctance to work with devils. As Makima explains, the Angel Devil is the most powerful hunter besides Kishibe. She elaborates he has the ability to absorb the life force of anyone he touches, transforming it into weapons with powerful properties. She explains when he was discovered, he'd absorbed an entire village. Later, the pair stand over the corpse of a devil they've killed. Angel Devil discovers the dying body of a freelance devil hunter. Aki requests Angel Devil kill the man painlessly, but Angel Devil refuses, stating that as a devil, he believes humans should suffer as they die. Aki kills the man, as the pair calmly conclude that neither can get along with the other on a personal level. Meanwhile, Denji returns to the cafe, unsure of whether his heart lies with Makima or not. As he enters, Riz comments he's eaten there every day that week. She invites him to sit at her table, as he mentions he is unable to read. He reveals the only kanji he can write is balls, causing her to laugh. He states his desire to learn how to read, with Riz moving closer and inviting him to attend night school with her. A flustered and blushing Denji accepts. Elsewhere, a scarred, half-naked man looks down into a water-filled sink. He speaks to the Typhoon Devil, asking why the devils desire the Chansaw Devil's heart. From the sink, the Typhoon Devil's voice emerges, responding that he doesn't need to know and reminding him of the terms of their contract, use of its powers forever in return for Denji's heart. The man then tells a story of how he killed a highly feared Chinese devil hunter by kidnapping, murdering and skinning his family. Denji and Riz walk through the empty school at night. Riz comments she's scared, and asks to hold Denji's hand. Denji agrees, whilst internally apologizing to Makima. Sat in a classroom, Riz pretends to teach Denji simple nonsensical facts, such as 1 + 1 = 2, and how to write the phrase, big ass in English. Riz comments on Denji's lack of education, asking whether his life as a devil hunter is truly good for him. Denji responds that his job allows him 3 square meals and a bed, but Riz reminds him that those are the bare minimal acceptable living conditions. Noting Denji's growing unease, Riz suggests they go swimming. By the outdoor pool, Rize strips naked. Denji admits he doesn't know how to swim, but instantly strips down naked as well, despite his internal worries of being faithful to Makima. Though filled with uncertainty, Denji eventually jumps in as Rize begins to show him how to swim. Eventually it begins raining, and the two return indoors. As they sit inside and watch the rain, Rize asks Denji if he'd rather be the city mouse or the country mouse. Meanwhile, Aki and Angel Devil are having the same conversation. Angel explains that the country mouse lives a safer yet less fulfilling life, whilst the city mouse lives a more dangerous but more enjoyable life. Angel elaborates that he'd rather be a country mouse, however was brought by Makima to the city and forced to be a city mouse. At the same time, Denji concludes he'd rather be a city mouse, as his only real desires are for food and entertainment, regardless of danger. Rize invites him to a food festival taking place the next day, before leaving to use the bathroom. After she's left, Denji quietly calls her so freakin' cute under his breath. As she walks the corridor alone, Rize is approached by the scarred man, wielding a knife. At the same time, Denji begins to panic, as he realizes he now sees Rize standing alongside Makima when he closes his eyes.